What's going on, everyone? So today's video isn't a full-on review. It's more of a discussion of the topic that is on the thumbnail. And then afterwards I will discuss basically um kind of what's going on with my channel and where we're at and the changes that have been made. Hold on, I gotta get this cat out of the room. It's gonna knock over the tripod. So for the channel, a little late to the party, but we did get the Taurus GX4. So this is the new little project on the channel. We're gonna do some stuff with it. I did not get the Toro model. I just wanted to get just something simple, iron sights, nothing crazy. The only downside is the frame does not have the rail. So that is one thing. We don't have a rail, so we're not gonna be putting, there's some like Crimson Trace and some other brands have a light I might look into. But we're going to look at, like, maybe iron sights or anything. But that's not the subject for this video. So today's video is actually about the drop fire issue that was present with the GX4 and some of the models. And you can actually go on, you can Google it. It's on Taurus's website. I couldn't navigate it on Taurus's website, but I found the link that took you directly to it, where you can type in your serial number. Your serial number is located on the back of the frame right there, right below the back plate, and they can tell you if yours is affected by the recall. But I also did some testing where I got this idea from another video on YouTube, where basically I just had it empty. I hit it with a hammer a few times and saw if it would engage. Just my own little backup testing, because I wanted to make sure, it was safe and there was no problems. But there's a big whole uproar about this having a recall for drop fire. And don't get me wrong, that is not cool. Like, when a handgun releases and it's got safety issues like that, it is a little alarming. But that's not unique to Taurus. And that's one thing that I think a lot of people are failing to realize. The P320, which is a very, very popular, well-selling handgun, also had the same problem. So that's not like just a Taurus has this issue type deal. That is something that presents itself to several brands, and they did do a recall on it and they have corrected it since then. But yes, there was a drop fire, and so I did do the testing, and this one appears to be good to go, and Taurus's website also says that this one's good to go. So that is something. If you got the GX4, I don't know when the runs of the ones that were bad happened, but you can check it online. But again, I know it hurts some people's feelings, especially, your SIG lovers and stuff, but even your popular brands like SIG occasionally do release something that has that problem. So yeah, this is the new little project on the channel. And like I said, I plan to do different sites. Might, if you want to put like one that you would like to see in the comments, I'll kind of go through and see if there's a popular opinion. We could do that. I want to do one of the little pinky rest extensions on the base plate of the magazine and kind of go from there. I know Lakeline has a bunch of different things. I saw barrels, compensated barrels, threaded barrels, all sorts of stuff. I probably won't do a threaded barrel, but I might do a ported barrel. So we'll have to see. But that might be something that we look into as well. But yeah, Lakeline's got quite a bit that they do on this. It did come with another back strap. This one's a little bit beefier. Honestly, I'm probably not going to run the beefier one. I have a smaller hands, and so even more area right there probably is not good for me, because it feels pretty good in the hand. It fits pretty good. I haven't even shot this yet, so there is a full review coming, but I definitely got to get some range time. And that's what we're going to be discussing in the rest of this video. But yeah, so if you are worried about the drop safety, you can check it out. This one is good to go, and apparently a lot of them are. But there was an issue where some were falling and it was causing them to discharge. So yeah, so on to the next subject. So for the rest of the things going on, where have I been with gun stuff and everything? And I did some guitar stuff. So the guitar stuff was cool. The only thing is, when you're learning how to play an instrument like guitar and you're trying to film videos and stuff and you want it to, be good and everything, it's very difficult. So I am learning how to play guitar, but doing that on a channel when you're not talented at it is very difficult. So probably going to step back from that. If any cool, like, stuff that I feel like making a video, I might do a video here and there, but for the most part, I want to stick with gun stuff. And I know I've been kind of out of it for the past, year and a half, 2 years almost. But we moved back to my hometown, which is where Springs Road Gun Club is, and kind of all of our support structure for the channel. And so I am definitely stepping back into it. As you can see, got the GX4. Jack that owns the Springs Road Gun Club, he says he's got a ton more rentals, wants me to come out there, check it out, make some videos. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff like that, and gun-related content is definitely coming back. Like I said, we moved back. I also want to kind of get my wife on the channel. I thought it'd be nice to see, like, perspective. Not all women shoot the same kind of handguns as guys. And I know a lot of times, like, people will suggest, like, smaller handguns and stuff. And so it'll be nice to kind of get a perspective from someone that is going to directly relate to that. And so I am going to get my wife on the channel some. Probably not a ton. I'm trying to get her into guns. She's not super into guns. She's pro-gun, but she's not like, an enthusiast. And her knowledge is very limited. She's never really cared to learn any of this stuff that I've done over the past few years. And so she's got a completely unbiased opinion, and I think that'll be pretty cool to have that perspective on the channel. So that's some of the things that are changing. But yes, gun content is definitely coming back. I am going to do a ton of stuff with the GX4, and I might even order an optic slide eventually, but I kind of wanted to step away from optics a little bit for now, because I noticed that my shot with iron sights has gotten absolutely horrendous. And so yeah, I want to kind of go back to the basics, get, my grouping back together and stuff, because it's been a while since I've been to the range, and honestly, it's probably going to show. And so, yeah, that's some of the things going on, and I'm really excited to start bringing this content back. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a ton more to come, and we're just going to kind of see where it takes us. We've done a ton with guns, like ton of different reviews, checked out so much different stuff, and I'm really glad and excited to get back into it. So yeah, with the GX4, it does have Glock sights. I got to figure out which ones exactly, because some are wider than others, and I'm not sure which one this takes. I want to say it's the same thing as like the 19, but I know like the 43X and 48, they're designed for smaller handguns, and this kind of applies to that, because this is kind of more of direct comparison with the P365 and the Glock 43X. So I've got to figure out for sure which sights these are, but I want to upgrade the sights, probably going to do some sort of barrel, and I want to do the pinky extension. Probably not going to mess with the trigger. I don't even know if I've seen anything for the trigger. I don't think there's been any trigger upgrades, but to be honest, this trigger doesn't feel like it has like a ton of like take up or anything. It's break points right there, not spongy at all. Like, it breaks right there. And on the reset, let's see. Yeah, so I mean, there's like no take up. That break is right there. So that it might be a pretty solid trigger that's in here. Like I said, I haven't went to the range yet. The full review for this is coming up, but I am super excited about it. I meant to get it forever ago. I don't, just kind of got caught up, started buying SIG stuff. Really like the SIGs, but really wanted to step back into the Taurus stuff, because that's where the channel started, and Taurus has been really good to me for the most part. Yeah, so if you're excited about seeing that stuff, put in the comments what you want to see, what you're interested in. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we've got a ton more stuff to come, and I'd really like you to stick along and check it out. But that's what I got for you. If you could, hit this video with a like. It's been a while since I made a video. Try to get my videos kind of going again, but that's what I got. I'll see y'all next time.